This is our basic thermostat control circuit. We've got our main switch here, so with a phase fed into the main switch, when we turn this switch on, we're going to provide a feed through the temperature switch there to the control coil, and that control coil will be connected to neutral. So when we close this switch, the control coil energizes, and what it does, it pulls in this contact, and so now we get a feed through to the main heating element, which will obviously heat up. As it heats up, it will reach a predetermined temperature when this temperature sensitive switch will open. With this switch open, we lose the control or the feed to the control coil. So this will de-energize and this switch will become open. When the switch is open, we lose the feed to the main heating element. It cools down. As it cools down, this temperature sensitive switch will begin to close, and when that does close, when it reaches that predetermined temperature again, we'll provide a feed through to the control coil, which will energize and bring in this switch. So this main heating element will be turning on and off around the temperature that we set this switch at. So it keeps the room or the oven or whatever at a certain temperature set by this switch. Thermostat is slightly different. It uses a bimetallic coil, and inside there is a bimetallic strip. When we turn the phase on, we get a feed through this switch to the cooker element, and so the cooker element starts to warm up. We also get a feed through this coil, and that also warms up, and inside that is the bimetallic strip, and that bimetallic strip will start to bend, and when it bends, what it will do is it will open this switch. So we lose our feed from the phase, and so the cooker element goes off. So what happens also, this coil gets de-energized and it will cool down. And so the bimetallic strip will start to straighten. As it straightens, because it's cooling, it closes this switch. Closing the switch gives a feed through to the cooker, gives a feed through to the coil, heats up, bends, opens the switch. So this switch is opening and closing because of the heat generated by this coil and the movement of this bimetallic strip. And what that will do, it will keep this cooker element at a certain temperature, at a simmer temperature.